everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. Today's topic is child support is meant for the child. Child support is meant for the child. Before we get started, I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all the new viewers, the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now, to get us started, I did pull a short video. Let's watch this video and we have a letter. Then we're going to dive right into this topic. Remember, child support is meant for the child. Here we go.
Let's talk about child support for a moment. Child support is meant for the child. A child that is entitled to support no matter what the circumstances are. That child, who exists through no fault of their own, requires care and resources. The ability to legally abandon your financial responsibility as a parent for the child you helped create blows my fucking mind. Child support is not some gesture of goodwill that you can opt in and out of depending on your mood. It is your fucking responsibility. And I don't know how this got lost in translation, but child support is a reimbursement for money that was already spent by the other parent. So to every man who claims that she's using your child support money to get her nails done, even if she was, it wouldn't matter anyway, bro, because you're literally reimbursing her for the money she already spent to take care of your child.
Okay, ladies, you heard what they said in the video. Now let's dive into this letter and see what she says. She says, I have been with my children's father for almost 5 years. It has been toxic. I want to know about child support. After my first was born 3 years ago, I put him on child support. We have 2 children together now. Wow. After us getting back together, one of the many times, I turned it off, or so I thought. A couple of months later, I turned it back on after not being able to afford basic things for the children due to a job change. Come to find out, it accumulated to $12,000 at the time. I am getting a lawyer to go about things to help with custody, since he has the habit of keeping the kids for longer when I take them to visit. Oh, so wait a minute. He doesn't see his kids unless you take them over there to visit. That sounds like a red flag right there. Why are you needing a lawyer so quick? I don't even understand why you're trying to go for full custody. Okay, you're trying to make it legal. Okay, all right, I'm just trying to get a handle on it. He recently was evicted and now living with his older brother, who has a wife and 5+ kids. This has affected his mother. His other 3 children and their mother, who were living with him since they had nowhere to stay, now all of them except his mother are staying with his brother. He is currently going on another smear campaign and telling others on social media about my past that I told him in confidence. Well, don't worry about that. Sticks and stones. Why you worry about what he's saying on social media? You should have him blocked anyway. Shouldn't even be able to see what he's saying, so it doesn't bother you. But in any regard, don't worry about what people say. People always say things, and he's bitter because he's got to pay child support, but apparently he wasn't at the meeting when they were taught about how not to have babies. He missed that meeting. So, it's on him. Child support is for your children, ladies. It's not for you. It's to compensate you. But believe me, I've raised my kids by myself. All right, and I know all about the child support. And during the days when I was raising my 3 boys, I wasn't big about going down to the courts to get child support anyway. I knew what I could do for my boys. I didn't need it. So, and he didn't have that much anyway. But anyway, my people, you know, forced me to go on down there and get child support because during those days it was like a new thing. It was a new thing. So when I went to the court, went through all that hassle of taking days off of my little know-nothing job and went down there, and they awarded me $66 a month for 3 kids. And they were 3 babies. To me, that was an insult and a total waste of my time and everything. So anyway, that was it, and I went away with it. Of course, I never received any money. No money ever came, and I didn't look for it. $66 wasn't going to make a dent. During that time, I was living in New York City. $66 couldn't even get me to work. You understand? So that was nothing. So, anywho, time and time went on, and as it turns out, years and years later, after my sons are grown and gone, the New York courts found me, and during that time, I was getting ready to buy this house, and it was some sort of payment that it had to be paid within so many years of you owning the home. I think it was like $5,000 that you had to come up with. They gave you a couple of years to get it, but by that time. So when it came to that money, I didn't have it. You know, I said, well, I'll just get on a payment plan. Well, lo and behold, the New York courts called me up, and there was a pot of money from the child support. They had been looking for me all those years, and it had accumulated. Well, it stopped after the kids got grown or whatever, but it was enough money for me to pay for this home. So you understand, it was just putting money back into your pocket, because when you're raising children, believe me, they can't pay you enough child support money for all the money and time and energy that you are putting in raising your kids. It's just, giving you a token of appreciation, but it's for the children, people. Okay? It's for the children. All right, let's go. I know I got off the letter, so let's go on with the letter. Okay, so everybody's staying at the brother's house, and he is currently going on this smear campaign just to mess with you. He has even gone to the lengths of contacting my family members to tell them things. So, he sends hurtful messages and now emails after I blocked him. How can he send an email if he's blocked? You got me on that one. I think somebody else wrote me a letter and said that they blocked the person, but the person keeps contacting. Well, I don't understand. Because when I block people, I don't hear from them. So they must have some supernatural powers how they can get through to you anyway. Okay? I don't want to make a decision due to my hurt feelings, but I also don't want my children to be without while he is funding his drug and alcohol habits. That has nothing to do with it. You understand? The issue here is that your kids have a need. They need whatever money he's able to put toward their survival. And at this point, it sounds like their survival. Okay? So you take him to child support court, and I wouldn't care what kind of habits he had. That's his own problems. Have nothing to do with you. I don't care if he got evicted 1,000 times. Take him to child support. Let the courts deal with him. And then, if you want to get your lawyer, I don't see why you need him, but if you want to get a lawyer, yeah, do it. Pray he won't have visitation at all, because if you say he got a drug and alcohol problem, that should be easy to prove why he's not a fit parent until he gets rehabilitated. You understand? So, anywho, you said, would I be wrong to keep the child support knowing it is on his credit report and knowing his what do you give a crap about his current situation for? You still in love with this man? Oh, what he's saying here? Huh? Are you done with him or not? You see, if you care for the man, well, why are you doing with this child support business? What is that about? What are you using it to punish him? Is that why you put him on child support? Because in your mind, you think it's a punishment. It's not. I believe that a lot of young ladies get it mixed up. They just think it's free money coming into the house for them to do the things for themselves that they weren't able to do, before the money came in. Okay? But they still had to have diapers, milk, clothes, whatever the baby needs. They still got to have that on top of whatever little extra money comes in there. You see? So these deadbeat men, they see the woman, fixing up herself and look a little better. Well, now he's pissed because how she's going to look better on my money. Well, the thing about it is, when she looks better, your baby is better. Yeah, I don't know if men understand that. Raising her up raises your baby up. How can she be in swallow and then your baby, you understand? It doesn't make sense. So, men fight child support or everything. But remember, ladies, that money that comes in can really help you in the future with you and your children. Because I realize that a number of you are probably still in apartments, just like this lady here with the baby daddy and all that kind of mess. The thing about it is, if you find that there's some money accumulated, put that money aside, because that money may serve as a down payment for a home one day. You may, it may be some kind of deal. They tell me that people can get homes outside of the city for a little or nothing these days. Think bigger, ladies. Whatever your environment is, and you fighting for your little child support or whatever, do something that can last with the money. And going out and buying a Birkin bag is not going to last. That doesn't mean anything. Anything. You understand? Other than, make your friends say, ooh, look what I got. That's nothing. Use that money to elevate your family. You could start a business with it. Put it away for your home. Get out of the apartment living. Because in apartment living, you'll never own anything. Put that money away in a pile somewhere, so you can have a future for you and your children. And quit worrying about a man, because if you wait on a man to do it, you'll be waiting for a long time. Because these men will continue to drag you down that dark path leading to nowhere. Be smart, ladies, and take care of yourself. And there's no reason, if you can get child support and you need child support, go get it. And don't do the on and off. Because why are you worrying about his situation? Don't worry about his situation. That's his problem, not yours. Your issue is this baby that needs to be taken care of. Okay? And it's half his responsibility. So he's got to pay his half. All right? I hope you understand the message today. And I really hope that it helps someone. Now, those of you that have a question that you'd like for me to answer, my email address is in the description. And if you're looking for today's affirmation, the link is also in the description. I want to thank you so much for supporting this channel. Thank you for your comments and your letters. And a very special thank you to those that leave a donation. I really appreciate all of you. I wish you all the very best. And I really hope to see you next time.